Well, hello out there, and welcome to Small Beards and Big Opinions.
Where the world is crazy, but luckily, so are we.
My name is Eddie Boyce.
And I'm Shaner.
How many months? Like 3 months, and we still got it, baby. Still
Still got it.
going.
Nope, we did not practice that at all.
No, definitely
Not one bit. Nope.
not at all. We just got it off rip first try,
Top of our heads.
just like Batman, right?
Yep, just like Batman.
Just like
First
Batman.
try.
All right, folks, it's been a while, but we're back. Man, has it been a 3 months? Oh boy, it's been 3
Little
months.
bit. It's been eventful.
Just a little recap for those of you that are not following us on social media, which you should be, because we don't bombard you with posts. We just kind of sprinkle them. Okay, that's not true. When we post stuff, I post every day. But anyway, so let's see. I almost got kicked out of my place in September. Almost. I'm okay. Everything's fine. But for a minute there, I was like packing and looking for a place. That really sucked.
Stressful.
My job is just stressful. I'm not going to get into it, but like love overtime hours.
I feel that.
And there was something else which I'm forgetting on my end. I don't. There was something else, but I don't remember. So, oh yeah, health issues, family health issues, which again I won't get into. But yeah, that hasn't been fun either. What about you, Shannon? What have you been up to?
Being sick here and there, had COVID. I think that was but after the last time we recorded. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. I think that was in September or October.
Yeah, I had COVID. That wasn't fun. I was knocked off my feet for a day or two. Uh, been in some parades, so that's been fun. Um, Not a lot else. Worked at a haunted house. That made things kind of hectic.
No, you can't say not a lot else. You're supposed to make it sound like we've been busy. You just ruined
Yeah, I did.
it.
I've been working. I've been basically I worked like two jobs all of October and
Oh,
all
that
those
works. Yeah.
parades and
So you have been busy.
yes, very very busy.
What parades are you doing? I haven't actually asked you this.
They were like Christmas parades, but the haunted house I worked at puts a haunted house float in them for fun.
Hmm.
I don't remember why they did it, but it's very memorable. We just won first place at one of the local parades for best float. So, it's fun. You dress up like a Halloween haunted house character, but you put Christmas stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like I got a big, white lab coat and a creepy mask, but I put one of those fake Rudolph noses on it and a pair of antlers on top of the creepy mask.
Oh, that's fun.
It's fun. Yeah, and people enjoy it. Well, most people enjoy it. You can tell there's definitely like a couple Karens in the crowd who disapprove of it, but
So wait, back up. You said Christmas parades? We just
yeah,
had
Chris.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but now that Thanksgiving's over, it's Christmas time.
I guess. Yeah. All right. That's fair. I guess. I
And we
feel
waited
like.
a couple of days. The one was Friday, like Black Friday evening, and the one was yesterday, Saturday. So it's long enough after Thanksgiving to be acceptable.
But like, I mean, I agree. I don't know. I want like the weekend, like just Thanksgiving weekend, just like chill. You can put up your decorations, and then we can start doing stuff next weekend. That's my personal
You
take, but
know
I'm
what?
also a holiday hater, kind of.
It's better. It's better than Walmart, who I saw putting Thanksgiving decorations on, clearance halfway through November.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
That made me upset.
Yes. I shouldn't say I'm a holiday hater. I just hate how early we push holidays.
Eddie's like, peace and goodwill amongst men. Christmas sucks. Being thankful for what you have. Oh, makes me sick.
you got me, Shane. I'm a modern day Scrooge. What can I say?
No, even Scrooge like Christmas at the end. You're more like, no, I can't think of it. All the monsters who hate the holidays usually end up liking them by the end. So you're something new.
Okay, I'm just
I'm
a
gonna
new cynical breed.
maybe you're just Scrooge who has yet to have his ghost experience.
That's true. I
I'm
do
gonna
love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's great.
I'm gonna be your ghost of Christmas present. So we need to figure out who your other two ghosts are.
It can be. Hmm. Let's see. Holly can be Christmas future
She'd like that.
or
Yeah.
past. Maybe past. I don't know who
Either
the
one
third
are weird.
person would be.
Um Shoot, we need someone to be your future. I'm just gonna dress up like you. I'll be future.
He'll be future me.
Future Eddie.
All right, with all that out of the way, so let's actually get into the episode. So, for those of you who don't know, it's been a few months. So we'll kind of recap. 4 different sections: fact, fact, false. If you were, hot takes, and wacky crimes in different times. Jumping into our first one, and personally my favorite segment. I really like this segment. Fact, fact, false, where we're just playing a little game with each other, okay? Me and Shanner both have topics, and have come up with a fact, and a false, and the other person has to guess which is the false. It's like true, false, or...
Two truths and a lie.
Sorry, it's like two truths and a lie, but with facts. So, Shanner, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right, I will go first. So, my topic, I'm really excited because I've been holding on to these for this one and the If You Were segment for a long time. This might be the last, this might be the last time we had these segments, Shaner. Might be the last time. We're going to redo these at some point.
These have been good segments.
Yeah, these have been great. I'm going to miss some, but time to move on. Time to get fresh blood into the system, you know? We've been doing hot takes since day one, and it's getting really hard to come up with hot takes.
Yeah.
Okay. My topic for fact, false is Katy Perry's history in the Christian music industry. Yes.
Oh.
Katy Perry used to be a Christian and was in the CCM circles and like all that stuff.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
I know. This one, holding on for a while. I'm excited. So, I don't know how long, but like, yeah, she was in there. Then she sold her soul and went to, figuratively.
Wow.
Maybe literally. I don't know. Well, no, she's been vocal. She's not a believer anymore. So I'm not
that was drastic.
Making assumptions. She's been vocal.
Oh, okay. Well, that's slightly better then.
And then did all of her thing in the 2010s in mainstream. So, anyways, my 3 factoids are: Katy Perry used to be a backup singer for Rebecca St. James and Jeremy Camp and other prominent CCM bands in the early 2000s. Okay. Katy Perry dated, I'm going to botch up his name, Matt Thiessen of Relient K, the main singer for Relient K, before joining mainstream and blowing up. Katy Perry won a lawsuit filed against her by a Christian hip-hop artist named Flame, who was accusing Perry of plagiarizing one of his songs, Joyful Noise. And the song that she used was Dark Horse. So basically, she plagiarized his song to create Dark Horse.
Okay.
All right, those are your 3 facts. And one.
Oh, this is a tricky one. I'm going to say that the lie is that she was a backup singer for Rebecca St. James, Jeremy Camp, all that. Because I at least followed kind of like what Jeremy Camp was doing for a little while, and I'm pretty sure I would have recognized that name even back then. But I don't know that for certain, but the other 2 sound realistic enough.
Well, I said backup singer, so like it wouldn't have appeared in like the featured. It would have just been like background vocals.
Yeah, but I feel like that would have been one of those things that would have been like, did you know?
Okay.
Especially with how big she got afterwards for everything she did, I feel like that would have been a big deal. Not a big deal, but just something people would have pointed out. So I'm going to go with that being the lie.
Shaner, you are correct. That was the lie.
Yes. Aha. The only reason I knew that last one wasn't a lie is because I think I've heard of Dark Horse before.
Yeah, that was a big news thing that was around the place.
Yeah. I don't even remember there being a news story about the plagiarizing, but I know I've heard that being one of her songs before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dark Horse. Wait, you wouldn't even have heard it. Have you not heard of Dark Horse?
I thought that's why it sounded familiar. I can't say I've ever heard it because not really my music scene. But I know I've heard that being one of her songs before. Like I knew that was a name of one of her songs.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. Okay. It's like one of, if not the most popular song in her catalog, but, you know.
Eddie, have you heard the music I've recommended to you?
Yes, actually, I've listened to some of it. It's pretty
Exactly.
good.
I'm not saying that Katy Perry doesn't have any good songs. It's just not usually what I keep up with.
I don't blame you. I just like Dark Horse was such like a, not a phenomenon, but like it was a big staple of the 2010s musically. Nah, okay, whatever, that's fine. Sorry, I forgot who I was talking to there for a second.
Yeah, come on, catch up here.
All right, Chainer, you got it right. You bested me for possibly the
Yes.
last fact false. Good job.
Okay. Now it's time for me to stump you and win both fact false segments.
Let's do it.
Okay, are you ready?
Well, I don't really have any other choice, so hit me.
My theme for this week, because it's on the brain, is Thanksgiving and talking about Thanksgiving's history.
Very topical.
And not like, all the whatever you want to do controversially with the rest of the Thanksgiving history. This is a little, not recent Thanksgiving history, but slightly more recent.
Okay, so like 2000s and over? Or?
No, before that, but like I'm not talking about like the first Thanksgiving.
Okay, so like modern era. Kind
Yeah.
Of. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, are you ready?
Hit me.
In the early 1920s, it was believed, like the wishbone later on, that eating turkey skin right off the turkey was considered good luck. That's your first fact.
Okay.
Calvin Coolidge, one of the U.S. presidents, pardoned a raccoon during his era instead of a turkey. And finally, Jingle Bells, the popular Christmas song, was a Thanksgiving song before it got transitioned to becoming a Christmas song.
Could you repeat all three of those again?
Yeah, there's some wild ones in there. Jingle Bells, popular Christmas song, was at first a Thanksgiving song called One Horse Open Sleigh. President Calvin Coolidge pardoned a raccoon instead of a turkey during his presidency. And in the early 1920s, turkey skin was considered to be the good luck charm instead of the wishbone.
All right, so I'm pretty sure the raccoon pardoning. I'm pretty sure that's true. So I'm thinking between the first and the last one, Jingle Bells or the turkey skin. In the 1920s. You got me. Yeah, head scratch. See, the last one sounds wrong, but I'm gonna go with number one with the turkey skin. I think that is the false one. Final answer.
You are correct.
Yes, let's go.
I was really hoping that Christmas one was going to throw you off.
It almost did. It almost did.
I could not think of a good false for this one. That was completely made up almost on the spot, and I was not sure of that one at all.
So wait, Jingle Bells Turkey it's a Thanksgiving song?
Yep, was originally written as a Thanksgiving song, but it just became so popular around Christmas, they switched it up.
Wow.
But I feel like that's not the right question to be addressing here. Let's just address that President Calvin Coolidge was given a turkey, or not a turkey, a raccoon to eat and pardoned it. Like somebody, and it's not just like he picked a raccoon to pardon. Like he was sent a Thanksgiving raccoon to eat.
When was he president? Like 1800s?
1926. Make sure on my facts here. Yeah, 1926.
Oh, so he was after Woodrow Wilson.
Sure.
Cool, Shaner. Way to confirm it. All right.
History, not my strong suit. But what does
All
that
right,
have to do with?
sure, whatever.
What does that have to do with a raccoon?
All
Like,
right.
imagine. Maybe we've been doing this all wrong. Maybe raccoon is like the Thanksgiving thing to have.
Maybe trash pandas are the delicacy. We never knew.
Yep. If you ever come to my house for Thanksgiving, we're serving fresh raccoon.
Mmm. Tasty, tasty trash panda. Num 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 num.
Delicious.
All right. On to our next segment. If you were, where I propose a hypothetical situation that me and Shaner answer. Okay?
Hmm.
Okay. Let me know if I've worded, if you need me to repeat it, because I think I
Okay.
worded this one's a bit weird. So
Well,
don't be
hit me
afraid to
with
ask me
it.
to repeat it. So,
Gotcha.
if you were the star in your own Truman Show,
Hmm.
what is something that would be a sign that you were in the Truman Show?
Mm.
So, as an example, I'll go first. How records play music? How does grooves in plastic translate to music? Like I understand the premise, it just blows my mind. I can't comprehend how it
Yeah,
works. It's a genius thing. Like that
that's a
that would
good one.
that's the sort of thing be like, huh, this world may not be real.
This doesn't make any sense.
You have seen Truman Show, right? I guess I should have asked you that before the show.
I've never actually seen it, but I know what it is.
Okay, okay,
What
cool.
I know what you're talking about.
It's
Like
a
I
good
know
film.
what the
Good
question
film.
is. What would my Truman Show moment be? I feel like I've had one of these, and then just as soon as you ask me, I'm not going to remember any of them. But the record one is really good. Wow, this is tricky. I don't want to do one too similar because like DVDs are another good one, but
Yeah.
that's basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does it count if I say like, have you ever just stopped in the middle of like, you're not stopped, but like you're driving down the street and you realize that like all the hundreds of cars you pass each have a person in it with their own individual life doing something that like isn't like you're not the, I guess that's the opposite of a
That's
Truman
more like
Show
an
thing.
existential
That's the
realization.
that's the opposite. Like, oh wait a minute, I'm not in a Truman
Yeah, that's
Show.
the
These people
opposite.
have lives.
Yeah, no, that's the opposite of what we're trying to accomplish here.
Hmm. Um, the dishwasher.
I mean,
You can't really see inside of it.
that's like baby logic. If I can't see it, that means it's not doing anything.
Right, it's not that it's not doing anything. It's just like, how does it work? I guess I know how dishwashers work. Dude, this is I guess I just know how everything works. So like,
You just know how everything works.
yeah, I would never be caught in a Truman Show because I'd be like, oh nope, that's fake. I knew that from the second I was born.
Okay, is there anything where you've been like, huh, how does that actually work? Like
Yeah, I'm trying
technological
to
wise.
think. I'm trying to think here.
Stoplights. I'm just gonna throw out some things.
How do stoplights work?
Cars. Uh,
No, that way I got one. No, my Truman Show moment. You triggered something when you said stoplights. Traffic lights in general, I do not get them.
what do you mean?
How do they know when to stop and go? And
It's on a timer. Sometimes.
but it's all random.
No,
It's never the same amount of time.
I
You could be.
mean,
I've been stuck at a red light for like 8 minutes before, and then other times the red light goes like 3 seconds, and you're through it.
well, that's just like they have different settings for different times of day.
I always was told it was pressure underneath the road with the cars.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
I've never
remember who
heard
told
that
me
one
about.
before.
Maybe we're both wrong. Maybe there's like a magic little guy who sits up in the traffic light. He's like, that guy looks like he's on his way to work right now. Red light. Now I want to test that. Okay, so like theoretically,
Okay.
if your theory is true,
Uh huh.
you could go to the same traffic light every day at the exact same time and have it be the same thing.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It like change. Well, I guess maybe, but like it changes at certain times of the day. So like in the day, like it changes more quickly, but at night because there's less cars, it doesn't have to change as quickly.
What about in a busy city like New York,
Uh,
where there's still traffic 24/7?
I don't know. I don't know what they do. So I know in Los Angeles they were playing around this idea. I don't know if they actually implemented it, but you know, like Hollywood Boulevard and like those really long, busy stretches of road.
Right?
They were playing with an idea where like the traffic light is like along Hollywood Boulevard is like green for as long as it takes one car to get from one end to another to help prevent like starting and stopping and stuff like that.
That doesn't make any sense.
And they like time it based on like the speed of everyone's going. Like that's how
Traffic
they
is
would
a
time it. That's
scam.
that's one reason how I know that everything's usually timed. I don't think there's a sensor. Maybe someone has sensors. I don't. They could nowadays. I guess.
Exactly. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Because I'm telling you, it's never the same. There's just what you're telling me. There's just a random timer inside, just keeping track of when it's red and green. Is it not controlled by traffic flow? Who
We
knows?
could look this up.
Yeah, we could. We could also look up how records work. It's not going to change
I know how
anything.
records work, and it still blows my mind how they work.
Yeah, okay. Records was the best answer. I couldn't think of a good one. We definitely did not spend some time off the air thinking about this.
Oh, that's how they
Um,
usually work. You just gotta think about it. We gotta come up with a good one.
yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other good ones.
Magnets.
Nah, I mean that's just science. Like that's one of those things. I'm just not smart enough to understand science. That's different.
Okay, Shaner. Ignorance is bliss in your eyes.
But how about why does no? That's not a good one. Why do waterproof raincoats still get soaking wet?
Ooh, there you go. That's a better one.
Or
That might just be
why does
false marketing, but
why does boiling water hurt when I touch it? That's a good one.
uh, because
It's
temperatures.
just water. You drink it, but suddenly when it's boiling, thanks to the eggheads who called it that, now all of a sudden it hurts.
I mean, sure, yeah, why not?
I don't know. I'm running out of good
All right, that's fine.
ideas.
That's fine. You throw out some good ones. What would be your Truman Show, folks listening out there? Tell us what yours would be.
I feel like my dad's gonna comment something. I'm gonna be like, "Oh wait, no, that one, definitely that one." So I've probably had a conversation with him before about it.
It's fine. You'll think about it when you're showering tonight. You'll be like, oh, how do eggs
Submarine.
work, or something dumb like that.
How do eggs work?
I don't know.
Submarines. Where do they get all the fresh air?
They store it probably air tanks.
Go to the next segment.
Okay. All right, folks. Next segment. Been around for forever. Hot takes. Just share a hot take, each of us. You know how it works. I'll go first while Shaner's pondering his existence.
Yeah.
So this hot take, I don't know, that's not really a hot take. This is more like a stance on something, but I've noticed in neighborhoods this has become less and less often. So this is more like a call to action because people have stopped doing it. Shovel your sidewalks when they're covered in snow. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but who's responsible for the sidewalk? Like, is that city property?
I'm see, here we go in the technicalities. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it is city property, but it's on your land.
Well, it's not your land. You're unless you outright buy your house,
Oh,
it's
okay,
not
well,
your
yeah, it's
land.
on the land that you currently occupy, but like just shovel it so like people can walk and run on it. Like, what if I want to walk outside in the snow? I can't do that because mostly everyone doesn't shovel their sidewalks.
Did you shovel your sidewalk?
I do actually. I do shovel my
Are you
sidewalk.
gonna tell the 88-year-old woman who lives two doors down from you and is decrepit and can't move that she should shovel her sidewalk?
Okay. I'm not gonna. Most of these people are able to do it, okay? My neighbor's like under 30 years old. I don't remember how old she is. My other neighbors, they're like a wide range, definitely under 70 years old. Like, they can do it. This isn't like rocket science.
What if they have crutches?
They don't.
Yeah, but what if they did?
Okay,
Would
well,
you ask? Would you
obviously,
ask
if you
them to
can't,
shovel?
then you're fine. But if
So
you're
who's
really
going to shovel
unable,
their sidewalks?
just shovel the snow. It takes like 5-10 minutes out of your day, and it just makes the whole world better.
You heard Eddie. Get off your butts and go. Stop being lazy. Except for those of us that don't have sidewalks, so we don't have to.
Oh, well, then you're good then. Yeah, if you don't have a sidewalk, you're fine. All right, yep, that's it. That's all I have. Shovel your sidewalks, people.
That's a good stance.
I want to go take
Go shovel your.
walks in the snow, and I can't.
Yeah, you guys being lazy is stopping Eddie from just walking through some snow.
Okay, it's not just me. There's other people in my neighborhood that like run. They like to take morning runs or like nightly walks, and they really can't do that if there's snow out there. So
Eddie's like, I tried to take a walk in my flip flops this morning. Do you know how cold my feet were? Because these idiots wouldn't shovel their snow. I could go out and buy a pair of boots, but nope. Flip flops for me.
okay, well,
No, I agree with you.
says the person that doesn't own a sidewalk.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing around with you. I agree. Go shovel a sidewalk, unless your property is like so long that your sidewalk is like 5 miles long.
Okay, if your property is that big, you're probably hiring someone to shovel for you. Not
Yeah,
probably.
so
but
like
there's a chance.
go shovel that 30 foot of sidewalk.
It's not that hard.
You could do it in 2 motions. The sidewalk is never usually longer than 2 snow shovels wide. So
Yeah.
one snow shovel down. And if you want to get rid of that leftover snow and you don't want to push it into the street for the people that have to park there, put it in your neighbor's yard. Put it in Eddie's yard. He wants you to shovel your sidewalk, give him the snow.
Just put it
He'll
in
do
your own
something.
yard.
No, that would ruin their yard. You're the one who wants all the snow gone.
That's fair. You know what?
You can take all the snow.
You can put the snow in my yard when you shovel your sidewalk if you don't want to. Okay, I will take that responsibility. You're right, Shader.
Yeah, and then we can build a 6 snow fort out of it.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Snow Mountain. I'll call it Snow Mountain.
Or, hear me out, we take all the snow that got shoveled off the sidewalk and we build a giant snow wall right across the sidewalk.
Wait, repeat that?
We're going to take all that snow that you had people shovel off their sidewalk, and I'm going to build a giant snow wall straight across your sidewalk so you can't walk anymore.
Shaner, what's your hot topic? Or hot topic? Hot take.
Mine closed. Thank you. Okay, my hot take is again Thanksgiving theme because that's what I got on the brain. And I've been recently talking to people about their favorite Thanksgiving side dishes.
Ooh, all right.
And this brings to mind my hot take. First off, stuffing is the best side dish in all of Thanksgiving. Eddie, we talked about this. But that's not my hot take. That is a hot take. But my hot take is turkey is the worst part of the Thanksgiving dining experience.
That I did not know. I knew about the stuffing, and I knew you were low on turkey.
Yep.
I didn't know you were that low on turkey.
I would rather just eat all the side dishes than eat turkey. I don't hate turkey. When it's cooked good, it's a good food. But like when you compare that to all the side dishes that you can bring to Thanksgiving, they definitely all outshine the turkey. Like what besides, people, you can do all the fun flavor things you want with turkey, injecting it, frying it, do all that stuff. At the end of the day, it's just turkey. And I've tried fried turkey, like deep fried turkey. People that do that, my uncle did it. Didn't like it more than a normal turkey. And it's all just turkey. Fine. It's like better than ham in terms of traditional holiday meat dishes. But like, think of the side dishes. You think of like stuffing when it's made really well, mashed potatoes. You got sweet potato casserole. You got rolls, fresh baked dinner rolls.
So you just want all the carbs. Just take all the
Yeah.
carbs.
Yep. You can put some deviled eggs. Those aren't carbs.
But better than turkey?
Yep.
Dude.
I could like take the turkey out of the Thanksgiving equation and I would not be upset about it. Again, I don't want people thinking I hate turkey. I eat it every year. And most of the time it's not bad. It's just kind of like I like the side dishes any day over the turkey.
Okay. Follow up question.
Hit me.
Where does turkey rank in like your meats?
Okay, see that's a tricky question because there's so many different forms of
Okay,
turkey.
so let's just keep it simple. So like base turkey, like, Thanksgiving
Like,
turkey.
okay,
Okay.
Thanksgiving
Let's
turkey.
just go
That
Thanksgiving
see
turkey, compare it to like chicken.
to me
Or
that's
like
different than like
ground beef.
lunch
Like
meat.
like these
Okay,
typical things that we typically eat.
okay. So my ranking would
Not
probably
lunch meat. Not
go.
not lunch meat. We're not
Yeah, that's
talking about.
different. Okay, so my ranking would then probably go like ground beef. No, wait, no, chicken, ground beef. I'm gonna throw seafood in there,
Okay.
turkey, ham, and I don't know, ducks in there somewhere above turkey
What
probably.
about pork?
Okay, pork probably goes below or no. Well, see, that's tricky because pork has so many good things coming from it.
Well,
Above
let's like a
turkey.
pork chop. Let's just go like a pork chop.
Oh, okay, then below turkey.
Okay. But
No,
like
wait, no,
bacon's way
above
above.
above turkey.
Above
Most pork
turkey.
products I'll put above turkey. Yeah, it's just because turkey. It's like we talked about when we talked about the sides. Turkey is one of those things that's so easy to get wrong
What?
that it's like it could be too dry, and if you don't do it just right, and baste it just right, or inject it, and there's so many different ways to do it right, and so many ways to get it wrong.
I
I've
mean, yeah, but that's
had
because you're cooking like a whole turkey. You're not like like cutting it into. You're not like doing it like a chicken where you're like taking the drumsticks off to cook them separately and putting the wings separately and then like doing the white meat separately. Like that's
yeah, but we're
because you're doing
talking
like a
about
whole
Thanksgiving
turkey.
turkey. I don't even mean compared to other meats. I just mean in general as a food. It's just like when people are like, oh yeah, we're having a turkey. I'm just kind of like, oh okay, that's cool. I don't get excited about turkey. It's just turkey. It doesn't deserve the hype to be. I get why it's the main thing of Thanksgiving. I get why it's the symbol, but literally every other Thanksgiving dinner food is better.
You can't see me, folks, but I've been just shaking my head this entire time. I love turkey. Turkey's like
It
my one of my
is.
favorite things about Thanksgiving.
No, stuffing first, then mashed potatoes, then dinner rolls, then sweet potato casserole, then probably deviled eggs, and then everything else underneath that.
See, I understand like not enjoying the turkey when it's not like seasoned at all. I get that, but like salt and pepper exist. I know
Well,
that's
yeah,
not
no,
like that's like a bare bones, but like you can make it a little bit better. Gravy exists, so you can make it a little bit better based on that. And if you don't like the white meat, just go for the dark meat, which has a lot more flavor.
dark meat's better. And again, I'm not saying I hate turkey. When it's made right, it's good. It's just not as good as the side dishes. I go to Thanksgiving for the side dishes.
Dude, you gotta come over to my place. I make a turkey every year.
Dude, my mom makes a great turkey. You've had my mom's cooking.
No, I haven't actually.
Wait, have you? How have you known me this
I've
long
only
and been
been
over to
over to
my
your
house?
place like once or twice.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like Holly's been over there a bunch of times, but like I've only been over to your place
Well,
once
that's
or
because
twice.
I was friends with Holly before I was friends with
Oh
you.
yeah, yeah, like yeah, that's just how that works. But
Yeah, but no, she's a great cook and she makes a great turkey. And my uncle deep fries a turkey every year now.
see, I think deep frying is overrated. It's good, just not. There's better ways to do it.
It's just like again, I'm not saying turkey's bad. And like it's not like I'm gonna try a turkey and be like, whoa, turkey's actually good now. I think turkey's good. And of between that and ham, your two traditional like Thanksgiving
Sure,
meats, or not Thanksgiving, like holiday meats, turkey's the better one.
sure.
but it's just not as good as the side dishes when they're made right.
Okay, well, how does your mom make it to the turkey then?
She makes it in the traditional way where she like pretty sure she injects hers. I don't know if I've ever actually watched her make it. She brines it for like 2 or 3 days beforehand, and she, bastes it, does all your traditional Thanksgiving stuff. I don't know if she does the thing where you put butter under the skin. Yeah, I didn't watch her prepare it, but it comes out really good and it's not dry at all, which is my number one um,
Complaint?
complaint. Yeah, when people make turkey is when it's dry. Like I can even deal with less flavor as long as it's juicy and it doesn't taste like I'm chewing on like the cover of a hardback book.
Sure.
Then I can, I like it. It's just I don't know. There's just side dishes are better. There's more variety. You can put a lot more flavor because even when you put all that flavor into turkey, at the end of the day, it's still turkey. It still tastes like turkey. There might be a hint of lemon in it or something weird or like garlic. It's still turkey. But with stuffing, you put so much flavor into that. With mashed potatoes, you can do so many things with it. It just tastes better. Don't hate turkey. Just love everything else more. It's like when it comes to Doctor Who. Nine's my least favorite. I don't hate Nine. Christopher Eccleston did an incredible job. It's just Matt Smith and David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, all them were so much better that it's just kind of hard. Don't hate it, just not my favorite.
Okay, so I'm gonna poke at your mom's cooking a little bit. Not hey, listen, I'm a shader.
Oh,
I've got nothing against you.
whoa.
You make
Oh,
amazing
no.
cookies and stuff. Your cooking's great. Okay,
Oh.
you're not supposed to brine a turkey for more than like a day. At
I
least
might
that's
be
what
wrong
I've
on
been
that.
told and what I've read.
If I get a phone call after this episode releases where my mom yells at me for getting her brining wrong, I'll update you guys the next time we do an episode like this because I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but I don't know.
You're supposed to do it for like at
This
most a
is
day, and that's if it's like a large turkey.
dangerous. It might be a day. I know she puts in a large pot, and it might be a day because it might be the day before. Don't
Yeah,
quote
like
me
that's
on
what I
that.
do. So like I don't get like a large turkey, but I put it in the night before and I let it sit between like 12 and 18 hours, and then I take it out. But like two
Eddie's
three days is a bit excessive.
Eddie's stepping into
Yeah,
dangerous
I
waters
know. I'm
here.
danger. I'm just that might be the issue. That might be the reason why you're not so high on
Do
turkey because your
you?
mom's
No,
brining it for
it's not.
too long.
I've had like different turkeys from every person. My mom's not the only person who's ever made a turkey I've eaten.
Okay.
Again, I like turkey. I've been to like 4 or 5 different people's Thanksgivings. They're all good turkeys. I don't hate turkey. I just think that everything else is better.
Okay. Well,
To me, turkey is a side dish.
no. It hurts. It hurts to hear.
Stuffing
No.
is your main course, and everything else, including the turkey, is a side dish.
Okay. I'm going to drop this because I'm afraid I'm going to get like berated online by your mom. So if hey,
Yeah.
listen, if Shaner's lying, tell him and like vindicate me that you're doing a good job,
Yeah, Mom, we know
Miss
you
Shaner.
comment on these things before, so tell me if I got your brining recipe wrong.
Yeah. So not yeah, just want to put that. Anyways, let's move on before I say something else dumb. Wacky crimes at different times, right? Oh no. Yeah, you shared your hot
Wacky,
take.
no, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was
next.
my hot take, and I got yelled at for it.
Yeah, I don't respect you for that take.
Yeah, I expected that. That's why it's a hot take.
You're allowed to have like stuffing as your favorite part. Like that's fine. But like turkey, like calling turkey mid is like
Again, I'm not
a sin.
necessarily calling turkey mid. Turkey is good. I've said that. I want to make sure that's clear. I'm not necessarily calling turkey mid. I'm just saying that I prefer everything else above turkey. Turkey can still be an S tier Thanksgiving food, but we're gonna have to invent a new tier that's like S plus for stuffing and mashed potatoes and rolls specifically.
But roll. All right, you know what? I'm letting it go. Moving it on. We
Yeah,
can be
let
here
it
all day.
go.
Wacky crimes at different times. Shaner,
Okay,
what
so
crime do you have to share with that?
because
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
the wacky crime well iseth running dry as of late, I decided to bring in two smaller wacky crimes
Sounds great.
instead of having one big story.
Sounds good to me. Let's hear it.
So this first one takes place in 1966, where a man named Calvin Jones appeared to have murdered a 23-year-old woman, his girlfriend, Sarah Tolbert. They arrested him and were going to charge him with murder for beating her to death.
Oh.
But when they did the autopsy, it turns out that he had not killed her. He had beaten her quite a lot, but she had actually been diagnosed several years before with sickle cell anemia, and that killed her as she was being beaten. So it looked like he killed her, but in reality, he hadn't. The disease had. And he was only charged with assault and battery and was not allowed to go free, but definitely wasn't serving a life sentence.
Ew, that's gross. I don't...
What do you mean that's gross?
Like...
He was acquitted of his crimes for...
I guess, but like you could probably say that the beating led to her dying of the sickle, you know?
I don't think sickle cell anemia gets brought on by being beaten.
Okay, I don't know how it works exactly. I just kind of know what it is, so... Okay.
It's kind of like the idea that that's the best I got for that one.
Sure.
Unless you want me to talk about like the killer who ate her dead husband's poop to look younger.
Ew. Yeah, let's get that one.
I gave you all the PG ones already. I am scraping the very bottom of the wacky crimes barrel.
All right, yeah, let's keep going down this trend.
No, let's do the
I'm glad
woman
you
who ate her
shared
husband's
it.
poop.
I just it left a bad taste in my mouth how that ended up, but
no, you're right. Let's read about the nun who ate poop. You're right. That's the one you want.
No, let's just move on.
That's not gross.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Okay. This one's a bit more of a coincidence thing, but also an interesting coincidence. This one actually took place in October of 2000. Mm-hmm. Kind of historical, but again, historical crimes are not as common as you'd think. Not wacky ones, at least. Some of these lists I read were like Jack the Ripper. And I'm like, yeah, everyone knows this is not a true crime podcast. Everyone's read about Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So in October of 2000, 2 Texas women were murdered in a similar manner within days of each other. Neither woman had any known enemies, and both women were reported to be loving, kind, and professional. One was a nurse, and the other was a loan officer. Never met, not connected in any way except one thing. They were both named Mary Morris. Same first and last name. They both were found dead in their car. That's about the only connection. And they did an investigation. Nothing ever came out. But the leading theory is that one of the woman's husbands, Mike Morris, hired a hitman to kill his wife for unknown reasons. But the hitman was incompetent and killed the wrong Mary Morris first, and then got it right and killed the other one.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry for a lame showing for historical crimes, but it's like the B-movie situation. There's just...
That was interesting.
You get short, or you get gross, or you get Florida.
So what? So with were those the only 2 murdered named Mary Morris?
Mm-hmm, just those 2. So the leading theory is he hired the hitman, he killed the one, and then was told, no, you killed the wrong one. And he went back and killed the right one.
Okay. Did they live in the same state?
Texas.
Okay.
That's about the only connection between them.
Huh. Okay. Cool. I mean, not cool, but...
Yeah, he's like, yeah, murder, it's fine.
Yeah, cool and dink, I
That's
guess.
neat. Hey, murder's cool.
Stop. Leave me alone.
Next week we'll be talking
turkey's
about...
Turkey's kind of eh.
Okay, wait, let's back this up. You're going to compare. I said turkey is not as good as stuffing, and you said murder was cool.
That's not what I said. That is not what I said.
Those things are not comparable. I just want to put that out there that we did not say the same thing.
Whatever. take what I said out of context. Be that way. That's it. That's the show, everyone. If you haven't already, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we update you on when shows are coming out, do a little behind the scenes. Every once in a while I share a meme. Just chill over there, nothing too crazy. Like, subscribe, do all the things. History and Hypotheticals is going to get revamped, new segments. Let us know what segments you want in the show, okay? I don't think we're bringing any back. I think they're all going away. We're going to bring in new segments, but it's still the same idea. It's still History and Hypotheticals, so still operating under that theme. So let us know. Comments, wherever,
And you know what happens if you don't?
What happens, Shaner?
I'm going to hire a hitman to kill you, and somebody else might get killed with your exact same name, just like the story. No, I'm kidding. You know what I'm going to do if you don't? I'm going to come into your house the night before Thanksgiving, and that turkey you've got brining, gone. You know what I'll leave in its place? Sides. All of them. You will spend Thanksgiving eating only the best. The stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the rolls, and no turkey until you all learn your lesson. And I will keep doing it until everyone admits what they're already thinking. You're lying to yourselves. And I will prove it. That's how.
All right. How can you rolls over to? I'm letting it go. I gotta move on.
Because they're rolls.
I gotta let it go.
Bread.
You're allowed to have your opinion.
You can't screw up bread that badly.
If you haven't already, check out our previous episode, which was our first installment of our new show. We're gonna kind of put it out whenever, of AI, audio idiocy, where Darth Vader and Shadow of the Hedgehog fight to the death, according to how Google, Bard, and ChatGPT envision it, kind of. Yeah, that took a freaking long time to edit. Let me tell you, folks.
Tune into the next one where we write an AI script where Eddie bows down to me and admits that turkey is not the best thing.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm letting it go. I'm moving on. I'm trying to move on. You're not helping. I don't know. You got anything else to say, Shaner? Pokemon Nuzlocke on the way, by the way. That's probably going to be the next episode, probably.
What is it?
Not Nuzlocke, sorry, Soul Link. That's the next episode, probably.
Yeah, if you don't know what a Pokemon Soul Link is, get ready for that episode, because it's going to be insane.
Yeah, we'll explain what it is, so you don't have to look it up. But do look it up, because I think they're fun. I've done a lot of them. Shaner's never done one, so we got a bunch of different expertise going into this.
I'll give you a hint. We're going to play Pokemon in real life.
Wow,
we're going to capture... No, I'm talking about Pokemon in real life. We're going to capture some animals off the street and just make them fight each other.
So we're going to make a dog fight circle.
Hey, if dog is your choice, then I'm going raccoon myself. Or maybe
You're going to eat it afterward?
No, I'll be like my, late idol Calvin Coolidge, and I'll pardon it. He'll live with me. It's actually named like Henry or something when they named it. So tune in for Pokemon in real life next week, where we definitely don't commit illegal acts with wild animals.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Enjoy everything else but the turkey.